Gena maskus kubukya kam sekapati. Kubukya kam sekapati. Akukho nje kiwezimbuku. Masilwe 1 2. Suluma. Yo guys, that was my favorite childhood game. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. To my returning subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. The family is growing. And hey, so today I am doing a get to know me tag. I asked people to ask me a few questions and I will be answering that today. So I didn't actually answer it before, but I'll answer as I get to talk to you guys, okay? So the first question is ungumxhosa and ungumamni. So it's actually 2 questions, but I'll make it 1. So firstly, yes, ndingumxhosa. Iziduko zami ndikumagambo umemele umsuthu ujabana ungwekazi uchamele ebaleni kuvela ithokazi. Yep, the list goes on. That is me. I am Xhosa, ndingumxhosa guys. Oxhoseke kakhulu yo Xhosa nesikole. So yeah. Second question is, are you studying or working? If you are studying, which course and why? So I am working full-time and then I'm studying part-time and then the e-education, right? So the reason why I'm doing education is because I'm passionate about youth and I love teaching. So I feel like it will give me the platform to work with youth every day. Also to understand how they think and how they act. Always fascinating to see how we use our minds, you know. I think that is also one of my interests. Why we get to think the way we are thinking, and also at that particular stage of their lives, what's going on there. So I've always wanted to be a teacher or a psychologist, but I thought, you know what, let me rather go with teaching while I do psychology in my modules and whatnot. So yeah. And number 4 or number 3 is top 3 favorite YouTubers. Okay, so it's so interesting that at first I was not really into YouTube. I just went in just to scroll and see what's going on. But I wasn't really interested and I wasn't that woke to know who's doing what, when and how, you know. So yeah, when I started watching YouTube channels, I think the first people that hooked me in was Ubabalwa Nozola. Yeah, because of my favorite person who likes watching that. So yeah, she was like, girl, you need to watch Ubabala Nozola because there's a lot of things that I see in them. So I was like, okay, interesting, I'll see, you know. So I started watching Ubabala Nozola. Every time they posted something, I was like, okay, let me go watch, and I subscribed. So that was my first favorite YouTuber, or yeah, people. And then the second one is Gugulethu Nyantsumba. Yo, I actually like her spirit. I feel like she represents, she's more like my spirit animal, to be honest, because how she presents herself, and yeah, izinto azithethayo man kwi-channel yakhe, it's very interesting, you know. She speaks about growth, or the name of her channel is Uncomfortable Growth, and I feel like I am a person that's more into that. I'm more into those things. Let's talk about growth. Let's talk about things that will make us better people, you know, things that will make us grow and heal, you know. So yeah, I feel like she gives me that. So Gugulethu Nyantsumba, shout out to her. And then the last one is Kahleho Lebuhang. She's actually Gugulethu's friend. So I got to see her in the channels, and I also liked the way she was thinking, you know. So whenever she was in Gugu's channel, just said Googs. So whenever she was in Gugu's channel featuring, I was like, oh, she's a nice girl. I wonder when is she opening her own channel, you know. And then she recently opened her channel, which is more about fitness, but I just like her as a person, so I watch that most of the time. So yeah, those are my top 3 or my top favorite YouTubers. And obviously I watch other people, but I don't really think I have favorites. Maybe those are the top 3 people I'm interested in watching, you know? And then what keeps you going? What keeps me going? I think what keeps me going is the ability to serve, because that's one thing I wanted to do from a very young age, to be able to serve other people, to be able to give them the platform to heal and grow, you know. And I think, yeah, I'm also doing that as part of my job. So it actually keeps me going, seeing my students. I'm like, can't wait to go to work, because that is where that is what lights my fire within, being around youth. Okay, but anyway, what keeps me going is being able to serve, and the ability to serve, and knowing that I'll wake up and go out there and be able to serve other people. So that is what keeps me going, and obviously my family and close friends. Yeah. What's your favorite Bible scripture and why? I actually have my Bible with me, guys. I love my Bible. So my favorite Bible scripture is Matthew chapter 6 verse 34. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough troubles of its own. Okay, so I think that really speaks to me, because most of the time I'd be a person that worries a lot. Like, I want things to go accordingly, and you know, so it reminds me to be still and know that He is God, and that, yeah, He has plans, guys. We shouldn't stress about things, and sometimes we find ourselves stressing about izinto that we cannot change, you know. So each and every time when I catch myself stressing about such things, I'm like, okay, tomorrow has enough troubles of its own, so let me worry about today. Let me see what can I do now to change the situation if I can't, you know. So yeah. Who is your target audience? Who's my target audience? Difficult question, but I think my target audience is people that are authentic, you know, people that also want to grow. Because when I thought of this channel, I was like, I want to open a platform where everyone can feel heard, where everyone can feel loved and seen, you know. So anyone that wants that is my target audience. So I'm speaking to such people, and anyone that wants to connect through vulnerability, you know. I'm just reminding ourselves that we are vulnerable beings. English thingy data that depleter, guys. So yeah, that is my target audience, people that wants to grow and who's more interested in self growth and self improvement. So yeah, and healing, guys. Healing is the number one thing. So yeah, heels or sneakers, that is the question. I was struggling to answer this. I even had a debate with someone about it, because yeah, so when I go to work, I prefer heels, right? But not all the time. It depends. Again, I think it depends on my mood, because I like heels and I also like being comfortable, meaning I'd probably just go for sneakers. So I think it's just square. I don't have a preferable choice between the two, so both. Yeah. So the next question is, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Well, this question is broad. I don't know if it's a place, it's a country, it's, you know, but I thought of just a place or a setup. Is our vibes, ne? So if I'd live anywhere, I think near the beach. Anywhere near the beach, that is my go-to place. I love going to the beach, like the ocean in general. And you say lwandle, jonga, yes, when I girl, you are the girl that you think you are. Yeah, so anyway, any lwandle, I am there. Right. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. What is your biggest fear? So I'm not a very fearful person, like andoyiki lula, and I'm a risk taker, one thing about me. But I think my biggest fear is not being able to live up to my full potential. Like I always ask myself, but if this was the last day, or if this was my last day on earth, would I be happy with what I've done? I think it's one of quotes got Steve Jobs. And every time I feel like, oh, namhlanje ndizincishile, or I didn't really live up to my full potential, I think that sort of gives me a feeling of fear, you know? And I'm like, okay, breathe. What do I need to do next? How can I become a better person? So yeah, I think one of my fears is not living up to my full potential. Like, the people close to me know that I always use words like, guys, you only live once. What if tomorrow never comes? You know, let's just live up to our full potential each and every day. So that is one of my fears. Another fear, guys, is the fear of being blind. Yo, I don't like the dark. Number one, I don't like anything that is dark. I actually don't. And you know, dark was also associated with witchcraft. So if kumnyama, it's like, yo, what if something can come? What if anibonanga? You know, all of those things. So I really don't like anything that is dark. And I think that's why I get a fear of blindness, because I'm like, imagine not being able to see the people you love. Imagine not being able to see the places that you love, you know? So yeah, I'd rather lose my hearing sense than my eyesight, because I can't imagine how that is. So yeah, that's also one of my fears. What is your proudest accomplishment? I feel like I've accomplished a lot of things in my life that makes me proud. You know, each and every time when I do something or I discover something new about myself, I'm actually proud of that, because I'm becoming someone better, you know? So if I could think of a moment, proudest accomplishments, I have a lot, guys. I can't even name them, because firstly, moving out from home, that is number one, and being able to maintain myself and be able to buy myself the things that I want. If I look at the little girl that I was, this is an achievement and an accomplishment, you know. But most of all, what is it? I don't know. Being the top achiever at school, I think that was one of that when I was in high school, of course. And yeah, varsity Jake and but not bad. But I think that was, I got grade 11. I have a lot obviously after that, but I think that still stands out when I got about was it 8 awards, ne? And it was academic awards, and I was like, oh, I even cried, guys, in front of the people during. I cried in front of the whole school. In front of the whole school I cried. But yeah, that was one of my proudest accomplishments. Okay, so yeah, what makes you laugh the most? This is a very difficult question, because I laugh at everything. Like, I laugh at everything, even at the saddest moments, guys, and the hardest moments of my life. The first reaction I have is laughing. At first I thought I had a problem. Why in this like, why in this I have a psychological problem. So I actually did a research. And also I found out, okay, sometimes it's how you deal with stress and whatnot. But generally, I'm a person that loves laughing. Even at the office, everyone knows my laugh. I laugh out loud. I giggle a lot. Sometimes I cannot dolly, but we move. We move. So yeah. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? African salad, guys. Be it has ubisi or amasi, but preferably I'd rather have it with milk. Ninga edi swekile, guys. Ayifakwa iswekile mphokoqweni. Hey, so yeah, umphokoqo, African salad any day, anytime. I'd have that. Sometimes, sorry, ndiyawupheka ngembiza enkulu and put it efrijini each and every day, just warm. Umphokoqo when I don't feel like cooking. So that is my go-to meal. So yeah. What did I not say? So what do you hope to achieve with your channel? What do I hope to achieve with my channel? So initially when I opened the channel, I didn't think about all the other things that happens on YouTube. I just thought, okay, I want a platform where I can share parts of me, where I can connect to other souls and other people, where I can come as an equal, you know. I didn't really think of what is it that I want to achieve, what do I want to change, you know. I didn't really think of such, because the next question is, what do you think you could bring to the YouTube community that isn't already there, ne? And when I looked at the question, I was like, I really didn't think of all of those things. I feel like everyone that's on YouTube is actually doing their best, and people are, you know, different, so you are bringing different pieces and spices. So yeah, but as I said, for me it's not really about everything else, but it's about being me, ne? Becoming unati. Actually, I'm already unati, just becoming a better person, you know. So yeah, what I don't know, okay, what do I hope to achieve? I think all in all, what I hope to achieve is to become better, as I always say, and learn from other people, learn from you guys when you send your comments, when you write down, or when you ask me to change something, you know, that's when you are learning, obviously, when you get feedback. So I think, yeah, I just want to have that with my audience, where we get to talk about different things, where you guys suggest, but can we talk about this topic? Can we talk about childhood traumas? Can we talk about low self-esteem? Can we talk about self-healing? You know, such things. That's what I want to achieve when I get you guys to ask me about such things, or to challenge me on all those things, or for me to challenge you guys, you know. Obviously it's a learning platform. I'm not better, I'm still learning. There's a lot of things that I'm learning, guys. You'd see behind the scenes disaster, but yeah, we are learning. So that's what I want to achieve. I just want that people to connect through each other, where I will have guests that will share about their personal journeys, where I will have people that will talk about how they overcame depression, or how they're living with depression but are still coming as their honest and authentic selves, you know. So I think that is what I want to achieve, to give people that platform to feel heard and seen. So yeah. The last question is, what qualities do you look for in a partner? You'd actually laugh if you knew where this question is coming from. So what I look for in a partner, so firstly, I think for me, I regard myself as sapiosexual, because yeah, I'm a person that's very interested in the way you think and how you ewe betnana, ewe bethuna, ewe bethunana. You need to be a person that's able to conduct yourself. That's one of the things I look for. In the and the way you conduct yourself. But my top 3 is, you need to be a person that is loving, a person that is caring, and a person that's very considerate of others. We value people this side, okay? And I feel like there's a difference between, we don't compromise. I do not compromise. for abantu it depends, but I don't, and is a for bagonyuke omnye umntu. No, there's no such. We all need to nusa each other, you know. But what's important is that you need to value people. Treat each and everyone with value. I hate abantu that thinks that they are better than other people. You might be in a very privileged position and you might have better things, or position right, but never ever look down on another person, because you do not know when you might need that person. We understand. That is my take. So at least be a person that's sort of like that. But obviously abantu bayahluka, but ke sude na ucaba jonga waziwa njengala mntu sude ube la type enje ya ayibo but yeah, but to be honest, I don't have a type. I accept people as they are, but at least guys zikhona izinto eziyaqamba yabo mos la box layer. Yes ma'am, tick. So yeah, I think that is what stands out for me, or those are the qualities that I look for in a partner, and I think I have that. Yeah guys, I have that. But anyway, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for stopping, you know, whatever it is that you are doing and watching my video. It means a lot to me. And yeah, please don't forget to tell your friends to tell their friends, and their friends to tell their friends that there's a new girl in the block. And yeah, please tell them to subscribe. You know, they will never go wrong, and we will grow together each and every day, because we are family, we are one, we are equals, you know. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, you know. See you next time.